Hi, Josh. Thanks for your time today.
No
Um,
problem.
let's just address the elephant in the room. How excited are you to play in Belfast?
Yeah, well, obviously, massively. I think it's the one, obviously, out of all of them that I'm really looking forward to.
Sorry, you were saying.
But I haven't, obviously, Darrell hasn't done it since 2018, so it's good to have someone back in home turf.
After winning the World Cup last year with Darragoni as well, does it make that even more special to play on home turf?
Yeah, massively, obviously, it was the first World Cup Northern Ireland in any sports we've won, so going up there, was known we were Cup champions is a good feeling.
And you might not have had the start you've wanted this Premier League, but how important might playing at Belfast be in getting you off the board?
Yeah, obviously, fingers crossed, but I haven't been playing bad. Everybody's just been playing better than me. Johnny averaged 110, and obviously Luke averaged 106. So there's not a big much you can do unless you're hitting obviously 110s yourself.
And you've got Chan Van Veen in the opening round, recent runner-up at the Poland Darts Open. He's had a very good start to the Premier League. How do you assess that as a matchup?
Ah, listen, we're all capable of beating each other. That's why we're in the Premier League. So it will be probably tough for Jan because I think the Belfast crowd will be against him, well, for obvious reasons. But I think it's still could be okay. So the best player is going to win.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Josh, I know you've been waiting for this moment. What are the excitement levels like in the build up to this, and how are you going to control that excited nerves come Thursday?
Yeah, well, I haven't really thought about it just yet, but I think when it comes probably Wednesday night is probably when I start thinking about it because I know obviously Thursday I'm playing there. I think I did touch on it with you last time. I said I probably won't be able to sleep, so I don't know. Hopefully I can sleep, so I'm nice and fresh for Belfast, but we'll see what happens.
Is there added pressure for you in this game more than any? Because obviously, I'm guessing you're going to have tons of family and friends there, the weight of a nation on your shoulders. Does this mean more than any other night?
Oh, I think it'll be more than the other night, obviously, but I wouldn't say it's added pressure. I think I'll maybe enjoy it a lot more because if it's all my family and friends are there, so I don't think it's added pressure.
And just looking ahead, I know you want points on the board. What would it mean if you got your first points in Belfast?
Ah, well, obviously, very, very good. I think I've been unlucky. Everybody's just been playing well at the minute, and so hopefully it'll turn around now.
Cheers, Josh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, Josh. I'm Phil Lanning from The Sun and Oki 180, as you know. Firstly, obviously, last week we had the dramas with the soap and everything. Are you sort of clear? Because you played well. You've played well a lot the 2 of the 3 weeks. Obviously, that was just the 1 week. Do you feel that's good to get that out of the way? We had a bit of a laugh and a joke about it last week, if you like. It was quite light-hearted. But in all seriousness, you've shown that since you can really play again.
Yeah, I've been laughing joke just before I went up on stage in Glasgow saying I'd wipes beside my case for a laugh. Obviously, just make a bit of fun of it. Stuff like that doesn't bother me. I don't dwell on anything bad. So I'm usually one who's quickly to forget everything is bad. So I've been playing decent enough in this Premier League. Just haven't got the results just yet, but it will turn.
Obviously, one of the major factors you've had to sort of get used to very quickly with the Premier League is the massive crowds. And you seem to, we always felt that you relished that scenario. You really played up to it in Glasgow last week with the 3-1 gesture, and you're not bothered if you're going to get people onside or offside. So is that a good thing going into Belfast? You've had that sort of the real white hot pressure of the crowd on you already?
Yeah, but the crowd, I love it. If you watch my walk-ons, I've been smiling every time walking down that hallway because obviously I know what I'm there for. The Premier League, playing these big arenas, obviously standing, obviously before the doors open for the public, we were all having a practice on the stage, and I just looked around. I went, "Wow, that's big. That's arenas you dreamed of playing, and I'm just grateful I'm playing on them."
You don't regret doing the 3-1?
Nope, not one bit.
Okay. And obviously, I have to ask you about the weekend. It's such a fascinating race, the title race up here in Scotland. I saw you post it on your Instagram. The 2-2 Rangers got back into it, so it's going to be a real tense finish, isn't it?
Yes, it's not looking good for any of the top three at the moment. If I'm being honest, they're starting to all slip up. So Motherwell might come up a minute.
Okay, listen, thanks for your time. Cheers. Good luck this week.
Cheers. Thank you.
Hi Josh, Scott O'Neill here with Tanton Tales, and thank you for your time. Just while we were on Glasgow last weekend, we also saw you talking a lot to Mitchell Laurie during your walk on his family as well. Just how close are you with him, and a word on the kind of stuff he's doing at the moment with the phenomenal darts he's playing?
Yeah, I'm very friendly with him, obviously, for a young kid. He's also a target player, so that helps out too. And I love his family bits, and they love me. He's a great kid to be around, and what he's doing obviously in WDF at the minute, he's just taking everything, which is good because obviously I'll give him all the confidence when it comes to him being in Q school in January.
Yeah, and moving forward from that, in terms of back in Belfast, like we said, it's a massive one for you. But in terms of working these massive arenas, getting up for Glasgow, getting up for Belfast, with these tournaments in between, how have you found the scheduling issues that come with being in the Premier League that you haven't had before?
No, well, I wouldn't say it's issues. When I got the call up, obviously my manager knew before I did. He booked a flight, obviously, to come and see me to obviously get the schedule up and running and see what we're doing, what we're not doing, and stuff. So I think what we've done, we've managed it very well, and what tournaments I'm pulling out of.
Do you find you're still able to focus the same in the other tournaments and put the same sort of effort into the Premier League nights as everything else, or is they're taking priority? We'll see you maybe dropping out some pro tours later down the year.
Well, obviously, Premier at the minute, obviously, is Premier League, but that's the main attraction at the minute. So, but I have obviously between the middle of the year, end of the year, even start of the year, I have already said what tournaments I'm not doing. So,
Thank you for your time.
no problem.
Josh, I'll jump in if no one else is there. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. You all
Sorry.
good?
Hiya. Yes, all good. Thank you. Good to see you. And I know that most questions have been asked here, but just from a back home point of view, have you, I know you've been away, but have you felt the buzz? Have you felt the excitement? I'm sure your friends have been asking you for millions of tickets. Just what's it like?
I could probably sell like that honestly 3 times when the people's asked me for tickets.
Just what does that, how special is that for you? Because that is something that a lot of athletes don't get the sort of privilege of.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Thursday night in Belfast more than any other night in the Premier League. I haven't really got excited just yet because obviously it's still a couple of days away. I think I'll probably get excited Wednesday night because I know come Thursday morning, let's all go. So hopefully I can sleep that Wednesday night because I think I might be too excited to sleep. So we'll see what happens then.
Will you approach it any differently because you are at home? It is new territory for you.
No, I'll just try and blank that out. Well, I'll do my best to blank out, but the one in Belfast in your home crowd, it'll probably be difficult to blank out.
Yeah. It's been quite a journey for you. Have you noticed though that there's more uptake in younger players coming through from this neck of the woods now?
Oh, massively. Whenever I was growing up, there was nowhere near what's happening now for youth players. And even for adults too, there wasn't a lot of competitions that went about. Now every time I go on my phone, there's a competition every single week and even throughout the week. So it's fantastic to see, and it's good to see a lot of young kids from back home up and coming.
And I know, since you won the World Cup and everything, there was a lot of recognition over here for you. What was it like going to Windsor and getting paraded round and everything at that stage?
Oh, it was great. It was quite a like a last minute thing. It was like because me and Dal were in the World Grand Prix, and then we both got put out early. So it was like a last minute.com to try and get everything sorted, but we managed to get there at Windsor. It was a nice feeling, but I think it was just too rushed. I wish we had planned it a bit better.
You'll have to go back then when you win something else.
Well, we'll see.
Thanks for your time, Josh. Go well this week. Thanks.
Thank you.
Josh, it obviously hasn't been the start of the Premier League you've been hoping for. You've been hoping really Belfast to be the one that'll really start your season under really sort of far away now.
Oh, of course, even if it wasn't Belfast this week, obviously the next week we obviously want to start off well, but obviously Belfast being the hometown one, hopefully it's a good start.
So last week in Glasgow, a bit of a mixed reaction when you came on stage. I fairly say that Belfast will much the same this week as well, possibly.
I don't know what to expect from Belfast. Hopefully a lot of cheering. I would like to think obviously a homeboy in town, but we'll see what happens.
In terms of your opposition, John's been in fantastic form, reaching the Polish final in a 9 dart along the way. It's going to be very, very hard to beat.
Yeah, anybody's hard to beat in their day. But as I said, it's all on the day and what the build up is you're doing behind that backstage is what gets you ready for your game. So hopefully he's not the build up player he can be for that day. So.
And finally, I suppose the other thing we've seen about the Polish Open was obviously Mr. Littler's back in form, banging the men win another competition after looking pretty average in the first few weeks of it. That's obviously something to worry about as well.
Yeah, but it's a ranking tournament. He always turns up at a ranking tournament. So, like he's the world number one and world champion for a reason. So, he is the man to beat.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank
you. Josh, Kieran Donaghy from the newsletter. Go ahead, Kieran. Coach, you've been on the Belfast stage before, collecting your World Youth Player of the Year trophy. You got a great reception that day. I'm sure you're thinking you'll get the same reception.
Hopefully now, because obviously I'm playing in the Premier League, I'll get a good reception. So obviously that was what now 3 years ago. So hopefully they're going to be nice to me.
You said that night it was your ambition to come back and play in the Premier League. You've reached it. Can you believe you're here?
Uh, for the stage of my career, yes. Surprised, obviously, it's happened so quick. I was maybe thinking later down a couple of years down the line, but I'm really happy it's happened now.
And have you asked Darrell any advice of how to handle the Premier League?
The only person I asked for a bit of advice was Rob Cross, because obviously he's a lot more experience in the Premier League than Darrell. Darrell has given me tips, but listening to Rob Cross from a World Champions perspective, it was nice to hear a couple of words from him.
And the important cliche is it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. We're only 3 weeks in. There's plenty of time to get plenty of points to make a playoffs.
Oh, massively, because the cut off, there is no cut off, obviously. It's whoever's the best four players that after 16 weeks will be in finals night. So there's a long way to go. So hopefully, as I said, marathon, not a sprint.
Sure, Joyce, thanks.
Thank you.
Hi, Josh. Keith Bailey here, Belfast Telegraph. Hope you're well.
Not too bad, are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Good.
Obviously, this is your hometown, as we've all talked about. Are you going to be taking the lads out afterwards? Is there going to be, have you got bars picked out you can maybe take the boys to and have a night out in Belfast after the event?
I'll keep that one to myself.
I thought you might have something planned. Listen, you've answered loads of questions already about what a great night it's going to be. But I know you're a big football fan and a big Northern fan, as Ruth touched upon. You excited for the playoff against Italy as much as the rest of us? Do you think we have an outside chance, or is it a bit of a pipe dream going to the World Cup?
Well, call it their best players out, which I'm very sad that Conor Bradley's out at the minute. But hopefully, I know it doesn't take one man to make a team, but hopefully we can pull through against Italy.
Yeah. Do you think the Michael O'Neill thing will be a distraction, or do you think Michael will just be as good as he ever is for us?
I hope so. But he seems to always. I actually didn't know he was still going to be the manager. Whenever I seen that he was with Blackburn Rovers, I thought that he left us, and then I got a couple of people told me that he's doing the two of them. So, which I was quite glad of, because I don't think anybody can do the job he's done for us.
Mate, that's all I'm looking for. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you.